Welcome to hiberNATION, the podcast where we dive deep into the stories, people, and events that shape Mountain View High School. From student achievements to behind-the-scenes insights, we bring you in-depth interviews with the voices that make MVHS unique. So, get comfy, tune in, and join the hiberNATION, because there's always more to the story.
Hey Bruins, and welcome to the first ever episode of hiberNATION. And in studio today, I have a special guest for you. We've got Ty Deegan.
Hey.
Ty Deegan, the man, the myth, the legend, the junior who just went out to STN and competed in Tampa, Florida at the National Filmmaking Competition. And you were working on a couple of films, huh?
Yeah, I was on 2 films down in Tampa Bay, Florida. I was working with Action Film, helping them out, which we did really good. And I was directing my own film, which was short film, and we got second place in that.
Nice. Walk me through, how did you come up with the concept for, your film, and how was the collaboration with your team?
For kind of the idea of what we were thinking is we wanted like some sort of people fighting and arguing about something, and then there was like this big resolution at the end with like futuristic technology, and that was really great and it worked perfectly. Our team was very hopeful. They wanted to be in it and help with every single bit they could, and we did so amazing that we ended up getting second place.
That's fantastic. It definitely seems like it was a good team effort, right? For example, you had some cool props. Tell me about some of the props you had.
For real. One of our teammates, she made a helmet with a bunch of wires coming out of it, and then we had our glasses that lit up, and it made it so awesome and made it like perfect for it. We had a soldering kit on set, which was awesome.
Yeah. Talk me through the soldering kit, because you guys didn't actually use the soldering kit, right? But it looked really real. Like there was like the stuff, like smoke coming up and stuff. How did you do all that?
For the soldering kit, we used it a little prior to filming just to get the look of what we wanted. And then we had a small Ninja fog machine that we used to make the smoke for our soldering. So it looked like we were soldering, but we weren't actually.
Man, that's awesome. And for the competition, it sounded like there were some prompts, right, that they gave you. I mean, talk to me about those prompts, and did they throw you any curveballs?
The prompts they gave us actually didn't throw us any curveballs. It fit perfectly into our script, and it was exactly what we wanted. It was 2 people fighting, and there's noise that you couldn't hear them fighting, and you had a piece of luggage to put in the film, and it worked perfectly with our script.
Man, that's awesome. Any other prompts or like things that you had to include or couldn't include, anything like that?
No, I think it was perfect. They didn't tell us we couldn't do anything, which was awesome, and it worked out perfectly.
Cool. All right. Okay, so that film obviously did really, really well, right? You guys took second place at a national competition, and from what I read online, this was the most students that have ever attended this competition. Over the years, thousands and thousands of some of the best student filmmakers from all around the country. So super exciting that you guys got second place. Talk to me a little bit about action film. What was your role in action film? And talk to me a little bit about the plot and stuff.
For my role in the action film, I was an extra that just walked into the set and got hit, and I actually was like shoved over, and it was perfect. It made it fit perfectly into our shoot, and the plot was like it was action figures that this kid was playing with, and it was like real life. People were fighting and doing a front flip and flying off a wall and flipping over stuff, jumping off stairs, sliding on stuff. It was awesome. It was really cool to see all the stunts that were done in the shoot.
Yeah, and okay, I got to go back just a little bit. Yeah, I mean, when you got run into by Ben, the actor, right, in the janitor's costume, I mean, that looked fantastic. I mean, how did that feel? I mean, you recovered from that?
It was definitely a good one to recover from. It was definitely worth the bruises and pain afterwards. The hours and hours of pain, so worth it.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, you hit that concrete ground pretty hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You also mentioned the flip. I mean, wow. When I saw that, like, just mind blowing. And it was cool to be there on set and watch it live too. So tell me about that, like, opening chase scene and kind of like the way that all came about. Super cool.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Carter Jenny, who actually did the front flip. He only had to do it twice. We got in 2 shots, and it worked out so perfect. It was awesome. It was really cool to see. I would never do something like that. That's just not my thing. But he did it and was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. Let's do this. Let's film it. And it freaking worked, bro. It was crazy. It was awesome.
That's way cool. And you mentioned that we took 2 takes. I remember actually on that day of filming, he actually nailed the first one. I think it was a camera thing where we wanted just like a slightly different angle or something.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why we had to do it a second time. Dude, it was like picture perfect flipping down the stairs. I've never seen anything like that in my life. It's super cool. So you guys got to check out these awesome films on the MVHS Pulse TV YouTube channel. Go there. You can get updates from like news, events, all things Mountain View High School. So we hope you guys will check that out. Give me a little bit of a recap on sort of the rest of the trip, because obviously you guys didn't just fly there and then, do these competitions and fly back, right? I mean, like, what else did you guys do while you were out there?
We actually went to Disney World the first day we were out there, and it was really fun to see all our team having fun, enjoying the day. I know some people will shout out to the Tron ride that they loved it, and Space Mountain, they also loved it. It was really dope for them, and they were really cool. It was really cool to see all the lights at night, and they were really excited about it, and they thought it was really cool.
That's awesome. I actually got to ride the Tron ride too. It was like the one ride that I wanted to go on. I had kids there, right? So
Yeah.
I was doing mostly like kid rides. That Tron ride though, man, like being in that like bike position and then just like that launch at the beginning, holy smokes. I mean, that was something to experience. So yeah, super cool ride. I mean, beautiful Orlando and Tampa. I mean, what else did you guys get to see and experience while you're out there?
We got to experience 3 beaches. One was Clearwater, and the other 2, I don't remember the names of, but they were really
Not
fun.
memorable, huh?
Not so memorable. I know one night it was so cold, but we were all like, screw it, let's go have fun, let's jump in the water. I didn't myself jump in the water because I was too worried about the cold. I was like, whatever. And everyone else was like, oh, screw you, we're going in the water. And it was funny to see, and we all laughed about it afterwards, but everyone else went in while I was too timid on the shore, and we make fun of it to this day, and it's super hilarious. But Clearwater was awesome. I know we threw a football around, took pictures, had fun, and laughed a lot. It was awesome.
Okay, since that was the one that you remember, I'm assuming that was your favorite beach. Like, what made that one so great?
I think what made it so great for me was everyone just being so happy, and all of us being there, and we got the nice beach, we got ice cream after, food. It was amazing experience to be there and experience it all.
Yeah, I think you guys went to Frenchie's, right? Frenchie's Cafe. What did you
Yeah.
get? What did you get there?
I got the lobster roll there. It was really delicious and super good.
Oh man, she's fresh lobster right from the now Gulf of America. Dude, that sounds incredible. Sounds absolutely incredible. Did you get to try a Cuban sandwich while you're out there?
I did not.
Oh, you didn't? No, that's the thing out there. Okay, cool. Well, what did you get? What did you get from Pippo's?
I think I got the pork sandwich of sorts.
A pork sandwich. Okay, so that's That's like part of a Cuban. It's like a percentage of a Cuban.
It's like 1%. It was more pork and whatnot.
All right, so how was that sandwich?
It was pretty good. It wasn't as good as the Cuban sandwiches. It was like, could have been better. Should have gotten a Cuban sandwich for sure.
Man, I remember at Pippo's, like, that was the best Cuban sandwich I've ever had.
Oh,
Like, it was just, mwah. It was beautiful. I don't know how to say beautiful in
Cuban.
Spanish, in Spanish, but whatever it is, that was beautiful. Thanks, Pippo's. Well, anything else that you want to say about the trip, like from beginning to end, or even preparation? I mean, anything else you want to add?
I know preparation for my team, we weren't too worried about it. We were pretty confident that we could get everything prepared prior to it. And I know the rest of the film's action, everyone got prepared really easily, and they were happy with what they had.
That's fantastic. Well, I know you guys put a ton of effort into this. Such a great team. Can you tell us again who was on your team?
On my team, we had Des, Rachel, Sebastian, and Apollo. And it was me, Josh, your family, and I think that was it.
Yeah. So we were actors. Yeah, we had. It was like multi-generational. We had like my dad and my mom there, me, my wife, and then my kids. So you got 3 generations of adults in that film, which actually was pretty good, right? Because the film was about a guy who travels back in time, right? And so my dad played that guy, and then he traveled back in time to me, where he corrected a mistake, which was letting this woman that he loved go. And then it ends with, his now wife coming out and being like, "Hey, the grandkids are coming. Get ready." So it was an absolutely fantastic film. Definitely a deserved winner. So proud of you guys. You guys, you busted your butts for this, and it paid off.
Oh, yeah.
So congratulations to you and your team.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming. Thanks for coming on
sure.
hiberNATION, man.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, take care. We'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya.